Hey everyone, how you doing? It's Ed with the Reef Corner. I just wanted to share an experience that I had with two different soap companies. One that I will name, and the other one I'm not going to name because it's not my intention to trash a company online. This is my 20-gallon Nano, heavy on SPS. So my dilemma. I first started with the Red Sea salt. The Red Sea salt is excellent. No problems with it. The only issue is they recommend that you use it within 4 hours of mixing. I like to have a bucket sit around for 2 to 3 days because I do daily water changes. They're really small, bang them out real fast. It's convenient for me. So clearly the Red Sea salt was not going to work. Bummer, because I did like it. I then went to a different company, the company I'm not going to mention. Something weird started happening with a couple of my elements when I was doing ICP tests, specifically manganese and iron. They were 400 to 600% higher than natural sea level. So to me that was obviously a red flag to anyone. So I started to go crazy. A frag rack, a magnet, an impeller under my power head, maybe my heater. It was a pain in the butt to try to figure out what it was, and I could not figure it out. And then I did a fresh mix in a bucket and sent that for an ICP test. The manganese and the iron were through the roof on that freshly mixed bucket. I reached out to the salt company, gave them the bucket number, and they were able to pull a sample, and they sent me back. Here's where I get disappointed. They sent me back an email with some numbers. I am not a chemist. I don't know what those numbers mean. I mean, tell me good, tell me bad, tell me something outside of the numbers, tell me do more water changes, stop using that bucket, say something. I did have a second bucket. I cracked that one open, and I figured let me just start using the second bucket because something seems weird. And then I noticed my ganies started to open up like they did previously. They seemed happy again. So I was doing mega water changes. The thing that kind of pissed me off with the second salt company is I sent them the email, and I think it was 3 days later, I had to follow up and ask, where did this kind of stood. And that's when they kind of just replied and gave me the iron and the manganese levels that they found in their sample. And that was it. I sent Chris Woods of Captivate an email on Sunday night, last night. Monday morning, this morning, he was responding already. He was giving me ideas, asking me questions, and I was really happy with him. Sorry about the mess. I started off with their MT, and then I moved on to their 10 different bottles for the elements because I'm doing ICP testing, so I can adjust, based on my ICP results. So I love the company's products. I also use, again, excuse the mess, their calc. Yoo-hoo, it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And in case I don't trust that meter, I use that one. But everything Chris did was awesome. So now I'm going to switch the salt and use theirs. So I just wanted to send a huge shout out to Chris Woods, Captivate, Reef Blueprint, I think it is. I'm sorry if I got that wrong, Chris. And just say thank you.